So welcome to a brand new week, the educators. How are you today? How is everything going on your end? So it's been a very traumatizing week before we went on midterm break. We had lots of stories about insecurity and the likes. So that brings us to a point whereby, as we resume back for the second half of third term, it is imperative that you look out for the children in your surroundings. Now, the children in your surrounding, the children in your environment does not necessarily have to be the one in your classroom. Do you understand? It doesn't necessarily have to be the ones in your classroom. It should actually be the ones everybody actually looks out for. Now, somebody might say, "Don't worry, Mr. Ogechi, the kidnap happened in a government setting. It might there's no possibility for it to happen in a private setting." Don't say that. That's because security is everybody's business. Whether it's happening in the public space or it's happening in the private space, we all have to put on our thinking caps. We all have to put on our safeguarding belts to ensure that we do our bit while we still beckon and still compel the government to do the major part, of course, because they have all they need in their arsenal to make these things work. Now, in the classroom, can we go back to regular head counts? Those days at the College of Education, they usually tell us once it is 12 p.m. Make sure you mark the register for the afternoon session, do a proper head count, make sure all the children are complete, all the boys, all the girls, and all of that. Can we go back to that practice again? It sounds old or kind of old fashioned, yeah, but can we go back to that so that we are sure if a child leaves the classroom to use the toilet, can we ensure that that child comes back in record time? And not say, it's the job of my assistant. This the job of security is not left to assistant teachers or welfare carers in the school alone. Everybody from the top to the bottom is involved in it. So if you stay in areas that are prone to some of these unworthy attacks, I would say that you always carry your parents along. When it is time for them to go home, ensure they go home. I know, yes, for a city like Lagos, for example, our parents are overly busy and all of that. But trust me, as a school owner, if you don't inform them to come pick their children on time, God forbid anything happens, they are going to still hold you and say, "Hey, madam, my child came to school, nothing happened to my child, mister, my child came to school," and all of that. People are dual or multifaceted. You can't say what the response will be at particular times, especially when things are out of control. So I would say that security is everybody's business, from the security guy at the gate to the carers to the minders. Everyone is involved in security. Please, let's get to that point where everybody is involved. In the classroom, let's make our classroom as safe as possible. I'm not saying I might not have all the tips, all the security tips to give you, because of course I'm an educator, and of course I'm not a security personnel. But from the little that I